I'm Tim Pointer. I'm the head of HR for Pentland Brands. I joined Pentland in 2010. I joined Marks & Spencer straight from university on their grad scheme. I learned all the basics at M&S. I was well trained and moved from store to store around the country. A lot of variety. Opened new stores. And then I moved on to Waterstones, which is part of the H&V group, where I was divisional HR manager. I was with them for 3 years, and then I went travelling. Went through North and South America for 6 months before arriving in Australia. I joined a company called Maxium. Maxium are a global liquor business, and I worked for them for 5 years as the Asia Pacific senior HR business partner. I chose to join HR, but the truth is I didn't really know much about it. What I believed turned out to be true, that you work with people across the business, and the opportunity that HR gives you is that you talk to absolutely everybody at every level of the organisation. You understand what they do, why they do it, and you're quite privileged to have that insight. The highlights of my career to date would be moving to Australia, moving to a new country, a new culture, new ways of working, new legislation, understanding a new media, new competitive companies. All of that was a fantastic stretch for me. And to then evolve from that to work across multiple countries, across Asia Pacific, was just fascinating. The biggest stretch of my career so far. Working in HR gives you insights into parts of the business which I believe no other discipline does. You get to work with every aspect: supply chain, marketing, sales, finance, MIS. Every aspect, you're there understanding what their vision is, what their strategy is, and enabling that to happen. What the opportunities that gives you during your career is that you may move off into one of those areas because you work so closely with them, you really understand and grow to love what they're doing. Why would you consider a career in HR? Well, I can only talk from my experience. It's taken me around the world. I've worked with some fantastic people. The brands I've worked with have been amazing. And you get given the responsibility of looking after the people at the heart of an organisation. And that's been really important to me. The greatest challenge of working in HR is that you get insight into all parts of the business at the macro and the micro level. So what do I mean? I mean that the business is going to entrust you with the information of its strategy, where it's going to go, what it's going to do. You get a level of insight as those plans are being formed. At the micro level, people trust you. They will give you insight into their lives and their cares and considerations. That's an incredible level of trust. It's a real privilege.